What is that you have in your hands? Honestly, when did you start reading magazines like that? Didn't I teach you how to take care of business without having to rely on that sort of thing? Anyway, I'm sure some of the enemy grunts will find that sort of magazine as appealing as you seem to. Place it on the ground and you might be able to divert their attention. Snake, did you take off your uniform? What's the matter? I know there's a naked option under uniform in the camouflage window that lets you take off your uniform. But without a uniform on, your camo index will remain low, and you'll burn through your stamina more quickly. So stop acting like a fool and put some camouflage on now. Did you hear me? Snake, don't you what's-up me. I'm talking about your camouflage. Why aren't you using it? When you don't use any camouflage at all, you stick out like a sore thumb. Didn't you listen to a word I said? Then start using your camouflage. Is that clear? Snake, don't you what's-up me. Just what do you think you're doing? What do I mean? What is that camouflage you're wearing? Of all the... Are you out of your mind? You can't wear that in battle. It's like saying to the enemy, "Hey, here I am, shoot me." Then why don't you... Listen, wise ass, camouflage isn't gonna do jack if it doesn't help you blend in with your surroundings. Fine, wear whatever you want. In my day, I did my share of sneaking into enemy territory. Yeah, mostly snatch missions. Right, that's where I got the original idea for CQC. In a snatch mission, taking out the target's escorts by shooting them is not an option. If the enemy hears the gunshot, they'll know there's an intruder and tighten security, and the target will sense danger and try to get away. That was the idea. The CQC style that you and I developed is based on the techniques I cultivated during those missions. So, huh? I didn't? I have my reasons. There is one weapon greater than any other in battle. Do you know what that is? What? Yes, exactly. The will to carry out your mission and return home alive will see you through even the most desperate of situations. It's the most potent weapon in your arsenal. Don't forget that, no matter what. This is a solo sneaking mission. There's no one out there to support you. You'll need to be more than just a soldier. You'll have to be a medic, a pilot, and even a cook. I'm glad to hear that you haven't changed a bit. The truth is, you're nervous, aren't you? There's no need to be embarrassed. No one's ever attempted a mission like this before. In fact, you might say that getting nervous is the natural way to react. Relax. That's why you have the survival viewer. If you want to survive in the jungle, you're going to need to hone all of your senses. An unnatural movement in the undergrowth, a tiny shadow peeking out through the trees in the distance. Always keep an eye out for any signs of the enemy's presence. Your sense of hearing is equally important. Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you've got to learn to pick up the enemy's presence from the sounds you hear around you. Always be listening for that one snap of a twig among the chirping of the birds and the babbling of the brooks. Your sense of smell is also important. Body odor, sweat, gunpowder, food. These faint smells wafting in the wind will tell you where the enemy... What the hell have you been doing these past 5 years anyway? It's like you've forgotten everything I taught you. Then why do you keep getting spotted? You keep getting spotted because your camouflage isn't effective enough and because you're not being careful enough. Pay attention to your camouflage index. Watch how the enemy moves and proceed one step at a time. Is that clear? Is that clear? Are you smoking a cigar? I don't approve of you smoking during a mission. Never mind what I did. But that being said, cigars can be useful in a number of different ways, like getting rid of leeches. Yes, if a leech clamps onto you, try pressing the lit end of a cigar into it. The leech should cringe and detach itself from you. If you try to yank it off by yourself, you run the risk of it leaving its teeth inside you. With the cigar method, you won't have that problem. And unlike a cigarette, a cigar burns slowly, so you can use it in place of a torch in dark places. Now you know. But quit smoking them during the mission.